Guys, it is literally like 8:30 in the morning. It is definitely not the freaking witching hour right now, but you know what? I don't care. It doesn't have to be the witching hour. I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of magic to your freaking day, okay? But let's definitely get into this reading, okay? Because after this, it is definitely going to be the sleeping hour for me, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Let's do this. Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So, as you guys saw in that freaking title, hello to my beautiful single freaking Pringles out there. This is going to be a video for freaking you, okay? So, we are going to be asking what is gonna be happening in your freaking love life, okay? Because I know that it can get kind of boring whenever you don't have a freaking boo thing to be like talking to be hanging out with. So we're gonna be finding out all of the fun freaking details, what is going to be happening, if you're going to be meeting anybody new, if you're going to be going out on some dates, or if you're simply going to be taking yourself out on some dates, okay? So let's go ahead and look at those piles, okay? Alrighty guys, so here are your groups, okay? So right here with the Daenerys Game of Thrones bookmark, it also has like a little quote on the back here. It says, "I do not have a gentle heart." Okay, so this is going to be group number 1. Guys, I freaking love Daenerys. Literally, the only reason why I watched Game of Thrones is because I knew that this beautiful girl, this beautiful, fierce girl was going to be in it. So I was like, yes, a girl with freaking dragons, right? Like, where do I sign up to watch this show, right? Where do I sign up? So, yes, that is going to be group number 1, okay? To this day, I'm still Team Daenerys. And then right here with Mr. Jon Snow, our honorable Jon Snow, is group 2. On the back, it says, "I am the watcher on the wall." I feel like I had to do that in his accent, although it was a terrible accent, okay? But there we go. There's our cutie pie freaking Jon Snow. He's so cute. He's so cute. I wish he was single. You know what? No, I don't, because I'm in a relationship. But you know what? In my mind, I'm committed to Jon Snow, okay? To that man, Kit Harington. And then right here, oh, that's group number 2, by the way. I'm not sure if I said it, but right here, guys, I'm so great at this, right? But right here, for group number 3, we have Miss CERSIE Lannister, okay? And on the back, it says, "Everyone but us is the freaking enemy," okay? But, yeah, that is going to be group number 3. So, guys, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. And then I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to think about what is going to be next for you in your love life, what is going to be happening, what is in store. And then whenever you feel ready, I want you to go ahead and open your eyes, okay? And whichever pile your eyes lands on first, that is going to be the reading for you. I do have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. And please, if you feel called to any other pile here, then definitely make sure to check that out. You could have extra messages in there. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get into this reading, okay? Hi, group 1. So if you chose this Daenerys bookmark here, then hi, hello, this is going to be your reading, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here, and now let's go ahead and take a look at your cards, okay? Let's see what pops out for you guys. So Spirit, can we get a couple cards to represent, or excuse me, 3 cards to represent what is going to be happening next in love for my single Pringles who chose group 1? What is going to be happening next in their love life, Spirit? What is going to be going on, okay? Ooh! Alright. Ooh, okay. Okay. We have some heavy energy coming through, But it's not bad energy, okay? It's not bad. I really honestly like to see this. I think that we are going to be doing some healing in our love life for sure. And we also got, okay, yeah. Ooh, and we have the Page of Pentacles for the back of the deck energy. Okay. So first of all, we have the Devil in reverse coming through. So you could be a Capricorn, somebody who you know, somebody who you could have a crush on or who you are thinking about. Could be a Capricorn as well. You don't have to be, but you definitely can, okay? So hey Capricorns, if you are watching this, hello. I'm a Capricorn too, so I freaking love y'all, all right? And then right here we have the 6 of Cups in reverse, all right? And we also have the 8 of Wands in reverse as well. Okay. Also, we have the Page of Pentacles back here, so we definitely have quite a bit of earth energy popping up, all right? So I honestly think that for you guys, my dear sweeties, my babies out there, I think that instead of somebody new coming into your life, I think that you are going to be really working on yourself here. Ooh, wow, we even have the Magician card coming out after the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician card is all about being very confident. The Magician is literally like the biggest manifester in the freaking deck, okay? This is somebody who has a dream, but it's not just a dream, okay? They don't just sit there and think about their dream. Like, this is somebody who initiates and who goes after their dream. And for you guys to be getting the Page of Pentacles, which is literally like starting something new within a career or within your like job or schooling, okay? So you definitely could be going back to school here if you're not already in school. You could be just focusing on your studies, okay? You could be like maybe receiving a promotion here within your career, okay? Or you could be starting a new job as well. Maybe you are switching jobs, okay? But you are definitely starting something new within your job, okay? You are starting something new within your career, within school here, or you're just going to be focusing a lot of your time and attention on your job, okay? Which I love to see here, because honestly guys, with the Devil and reverse card coming in and also the 6 of Cups, I think that there is somebody in the past who has had a hold on you for a very long time. And definitely, since this is a love reading, I think that this is talking about an ex from the past. And I think that especially with the 6 of Cups coming in reverse, whenever it's upright, this is all about like good memories. This is talking about thinking about the past, maybe even having somebody come back into your life from the past, okay? But whenever it's in reverse, this talks about like the exact opposite. This talks about having bad memories from the past. This talks about thinking about these terrible things that have happened, you know, these people who have hurt you, who have wronged you. And I think that for a lot of you guys, you have been having a hard time living in your present moment and looking towards the future, because there could definitely be somebody who you are thinking about from the past. There could be an ex that is almost holding you back. For some of you guys, there could even be an ex coming back into the picture. Maybe they are trying to talk to you here. But what is interesting is we get the 8 of Wands in reverse, and whenever it's upright, this is about like communication. This is about like messages being received. This is about things happening very, very quickly. But what's interesting is it's in reverse. So if there is an ex coming back into your life, if there is an ex trying to talk to you, okay, I definitely think that you're going to be disregarding that message, and you're going to be saying like, no, I don't have any time for you. I'm going to be focusing on myself, okay, which I love to see. And with that Devil and reverse card coming through, whenever it's upright, this is all about negative patterns, like having a negative mindset. This is talking about somebody having like control of you, or feeling like you need to have control, okay? But whenever it's in reverse, I think that you're letting go of negative mindsets. I think that you are trying to regain your freedom here. And so I think that for a lot of you guys, you are really trying to focus on thinking about yourself and letting go of these people here from the past. Whether this is talking about somebody from the past who's trying to like make an entrance into your life, okay, or this is just talking about how you are thinking about somebody from the past, whether you're in union with this person or not, you know, I think that you are definitely going to be letting them go. You're going to be purging them from your system, and you're just going to be saying like enough is enough. Like, this person is no longer going to have control over me. They are no longer going to control how I am living my life. They are no longer going to keep me from living my best life. And it's almost like you are trying to prove this person wrong. It's almost like you are like really saying like enough is enough. You know, I can do so much more without you in my life, right? Especially with this Page of Pentacles card coming in. I love to see this. This is literally all about starting something new within your career, within school, or you're just focusing your attention on school. And it's like you're saying like you don't need this person to be in your life for you to be successful. You don't need this person to be happy. You can be happy on your freaking own. With this Eight of Wands in reverse, I actually really like to see that with this Page of Pentacles coming through. You know what I mean? I think that's a good combination, because the Page of Pentacles, any type of like pentacle energy in general, excuse me, I'm sorry, but any type of pentacle energy in general, that is synonymous with slow moving energy, okay? And whenever the Eight of Wands is upright, it talks about things happening very, very quickly. But whenever it's in reverse, it talks about things happening very slowly. And I honestly think that you guys are not rushing yourself. I think that you know that it's going to take time to establish yourself. You know that it is going to take time to build a strong and like very established career here, or it's gonna take a long time for maybe you to like finish your schooling, like your college or whatever, you know what I mean? Guys, I feel like my face is getting like really really bright. I'm sorry guys if I look weird. I'm sorry. I honestly think I'm gonna fix my lighting, to be honest. I think I'm gonna fix my lighting. Guys, give me 1 second. Okay. Is that better, guys? I'm sorry. I hope it looks better. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so I just think that like no matter what you're doing, whether you're pursuing some type of career or you're in school right now, you're not rushing yourself, okay? And I like to see that, because honestly, sometimes we can give ourselves like a negative mindset, right? We can start to doubt ourselves if we feel like things are not happening very quickly. And I think that sometimes we can start to belittle ourselves, thinking that we're not good enough because we are not getting these like new things coming in, right? For like our efforts or our hard work. But I think that for you guys, you are going to be very patient with yourself. I think that you already know going into this new career, going into this schooling here, that it's going to take time, that you are not going to build your freaking empire in a day here. You know that it is going to take time, and you are willing to give yourself that time, and I love to freaking see that. And I also think that with this pentacle energy coming through, this makes me think about like, you know, like a coin. This makes me think about a treasure, okay? And I think that you're also going on a journey of self-love here, especially in regards to the Magician, all right? And we also have the Justice in reverse, which is very interesting, because I think that this is talking about for a lot of you guys, maybe you could have been having like a very negative mindset for a while. Maybe you could have been thinking about yourself, looking at yourself, and thinking that you weren't good enough, that, you know, this person, there must have been something wrong with you if this person broke up with you, right? There must have been something that you weren't doing, and you were just really doubting yourself. But I think that you are really releasing those doubts, and you are just like living your best life, and I love to see that. And you are really just starting to love yourself more as well. So I do think that yes, this is going to be a journey related to your finances. This is going to be a financial pursuit that you're going on, where you establish yourself like stability wise. But I think that this is also going to be a journey of self-love, which I love to see. You are just starting to love yourself, and that is so beautiful. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards here, okay? So I think that I'm going to go ahead and pull from our Everyday Witch oracle cards. This is actually supposed to be like a companion oracle deck to this little tarot deck, which I think is so adorable. But what is going to be happening for the people excuse me, what is going to be happening for the people who chose group 1? Honestly, I think that card wants to come out, so we're going to take it. What is going to be happening for the people who chose group 1 in their love life? What is going on, Spirit? Ooh, okay. think I want, oh, that's 2 cards. I think I'm gonna take that one. Okay. So, we have learn from life. Oh my goodness, guys. I love to see that. And then we also have rebirth and reinvention. Yay! I like to see this, okay? So first of all, it is worth mentioning, I don't know why this is just coming through. For some of you guys, you could have colored hair, okay? Because I'm not sure if you can see this. Can you see that? But the girl, the little witch here, this cute, fabulous witch, she has blue hair. So, you know, you could have colored hair, okay? You don't have to, but you could. Maybe you are thinking about coloring your hair, maybe, because, you know, you're reinventing yourself. You're having this rebirth. For some of you guys, you could just be thinking about, like, cutting it as well, because this girl has long hair and this girl has short hair. Maybe you're thinking about cutting your hair, or maybe even getting extensions as well if you have shorter hair. So, you know, maybe you're just trying to do like a new year, like new you type of vibe, okay? But I really think that you are just thinking about reinventing yourself. You are really going through this rebirth here, which I love to freaking see. It's like you are like a phoenix coming out of the ashes, like flying away, and that is so freaking awesome to see. I'm so excited to see that. So I think that you are learning from these past relationships. Like, it's like you are telling yourself that every relationship that you have been through, every bad experience, like, it was for your benefit. It was so that you could learn a lesson here. And instead of looking at this past relationship that may have ended badly, instead of looking at it and thinking about all the negative things here, like really doubting yourself and really just having like a negative mentality, instead of looking at it as like the past as like a burden or as something unfortunate that has happened to you, you are looking at it as a lesson. You are looking at it as a blessing, because everything that has happened to you in the past is turning you into the person who you are meant to be, okay? And I love to see that you're really having like a mental shift here, and I love to freaking see that. And I really think that you are just going to be spreading your wings and flying. You know, I see this these dolphins coming in as well. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like dolphins behind this girl. So this is kind of making me think about, like, you know, dolphins, they're very friendly. They like to talk and communicate and play. So I think that, you know, yes, you are going to be like focusing on your job here. You are going to be focusing on the schooling here, on really trying to create like a very stable foundation for yourself. But I also think that you're going to be going out and socializing. I think that you're going to be talking to new people. You're going to be opening yourself up to new connections here. And whether these are like relationship connections or more like friendship, like business like connections that you're going to be making, you know, it is completely up to you. But I really think that you're not going to let this person hold you back at all. And in fact, you're going to have this person and like these things in the past like make you even more excited about the future. You're going to let these bad breaks, these bad breakups, right, propel you into your future here. And I love that mentality. You are literally like the definition of like a boss babe. You're turning your pain into gain, okay? And I love to see that. That is just so awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at your Lover's Oracle cards here. What is going to be happening next for the people who chose group 1 in their love life? What is happening for these people? Man, I love these cards that are coming out. I think it's so beautiful. Spirit, can we get some cards here? Ooh, okay. And not ooped. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to take that one. Alrighty. Alright. Okay, we have wedding. That is interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your other cards here. We have trust, and it says a situation is calling for you to have faith. That makes so much sense, babe. And then we also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, guys. So I think that for some of you guys, maybe this person who you were like dating, this could have been a very serious relationship. Maybe you guys even talked about like settling down, having like getting married, having a family with this person, right? And if you weren't talking about like taking that next step, like marriage wise, right, you were just in a very serious relationship with this person, okay? For others of you, you could have actually been married to this person if you are older here or younger. You know what, my mom and dad got married whenever they were 21 and 18. So talk about stealing from the cradle, right? But I mean, anything is possible, right? But you definitely could have been like in a serious relationship with this person, or you were married, okay? With this person from the past, right? And then we have trust and worth waiting for, and I feel like these cards, like side by side, they go together so much. I think that, you know, instead of really like questioning why these things happened, instead of like thinking like wondering like, oh my gosh, like why did this happen to me, why was I given all these bad breaks, it's like you are really just letting go of these control issues, of this like negative mindset, of this fear mentality, of doubting yourself and doubting like what has happened, what has led you to this moment here, where you are at. You are instead trusting that things happen for a reason, and you are having faith that you are meant to go through these breakups, you were meant to go through these bad breaks, and you are meant to meet these people, this particular person who has hurt you, so that you can learn a lesson from this and just like reinvent yourself and become a more stronger, more well-rounded person here, okay? And then we also get worth waiting for, and it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So guys, I think that, you know, you are not in a rush to get married here, or to like get into a relationship, okay? You are not even focusing on being in a relationship right now, which is so beautiful to see. I think that you are honestly focusing on trying to really propel yourself within your job here, within your college here, or your schooling. You're really focusing on like that side of things. You're not really focusing on like getting into like a new connection with somebody. I think that you are going to be like hanging out with a lot of your friends here, because like I said, we got the dolphin card, or maybe you even could be going out on some dates, but I don't think that you're going to be like quite serious about them. I think that I think that you are going to be focusing on more so like these business pursuits here, okay? But I think that you are like in that mentality, like if you do end up meeting somebody, that is great. If you don't, that is also great, right? I think that you are just really focusing on this job, on building this foundation for yourself, a stable future for you, instead of focusing on trying to immediately get back into the sack, get back onto the horse, and like date somebody new, right? Which I love to see. I'm honestly getting a little bit of Aquarius energy coming through, but definitely also like that earth energy as well. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but you could be, I know I say you could be a Capricorn, but you could also be a Virgo or a Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus, okay? Or you could just be getting into that energy. But like I said, I am also kind of picking up on Aquarius energy as well, because Aquarians, they are definitely somebody who they are focused on their work, on their mission in life, on their goals that they're trying to pursue. And these are the type of people who they don't have to be in a relationship to be happy, okay? In fact, I think that they work great on their own, right? And so you could be an Aquarius, you don't have to be, but I definitely think that you are getting into that Aquarius energy as well. You are definitely thinking that you don't need to be in a relationship to be happy, which I just love to see. Can we get one more card here? What is going to be happening for group 1 in their love life? What is happening next in their life here, Spirit? Can we get a card, please? Ooh. All right. Beautiful. We have the white spring, and there is the number 5 here. What's interesting is this would represent like the month of May, right? So you could also be a Taurus again. So hey, hello, my Taurus peeps. But this could also be representing how something significant could be happening within the month of May. The month of May is going to be very important for you, because I think that you could be possibly starting to let go of these people from the past. You're going to start focusing on yourself, which I love to see. But for the sorry guys, for the 4, like there's like little keywords on here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like keywords right here. But for your keywords, it says energy, it says gratitude, protection, and healing. So I think that again, you're going to be focusing in on your own energy. You're no longer going to be focusing on these like people from the past. If you have somebody from the past coming in, that could also be representing like what's happening in the month of May. Maybe somebody from your past, an ex or something, is coming in to try to get back together with you, but you are going to be really pulling away and not letting other people steal your energy, not letting any memories, any people like come in and make you like just like make you feel tired and weighed down, right? You're really going to be looking back on the future here with this like gratitude card coming in and really thanking all these people for coming into your life. You're going to be thankful for these bad breaks, for these things that didn't go the way that you necessarily wanted it to, and you are just going to be healing yourself and protecting your own energy, protecting your own heart here, and just focusing on yourself. You're really going to be very independent and having a lot of self-love here, and that is so beautiful to see, guys. I love this group. I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. But yeah, guys, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please make sure to give me a big freaking like and to also subscribe so that you can stay tuned for the next video that I make for you guys, okay? So yeah, I hope that you take care of yourself, and I love y'all all so much. Thank you for stopping by, okay? Mwah! Bye, guys. Hey, group 2. So if you chose this Jon Snow bookmark, then hey, hello. Welcome to your reading, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards to represent what is going to be happening in your love life, okay? So Spirit, can we get a few cards here? Ooh. We have some cards coming in. So, oh my gosh, we already got 3 cards. That is absolutely beautiful. So guys, first of all, we have the Fool coming in, which is so awesome to see. We have the 7 of Wands. Sorry if you can't see it, there's a reflection. And then we also have the Death card coming in. So that is so interesting to see. I think I want to go ahead and clarify the 7 of Wands here. What does the 7 of Wands represent in group 1's love life? We have the Strength card coming in. Okay. I think I want to clarify the Death here. Why do we have the Death card coming in? What is happening in group 1's love life, Spirit? Ooh, okay. We have the Magician. Ooh, wow. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Fool here as well. Since we've already been clarifying these cards, we clarify the Fool card. What is happening here for the people who chose group 1? What is going on in their love life? Okay. Interesting. We have a couple cards in reverse coming through. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So that is very interesting to see. In your back of the deck card, ooh, it's the Devil in reverse. All right, guys. I freaking love to see this. This is honestly a very, very positive group here, okay? I think that you're not really going to be focusing on a person here. You're really going to be focusing on yourself, okay? I think that you're really going to be getting into an energy where you are trying to just love yourself and be on your own here and have a new beginning. And I love to see that, okay? So first of all, with this Fool energy coming through, you could be in Aquarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, okay? I also think that the Fool card can represent Gemini energy as well. Take it as it resonates, okay? And then we also have the Death card, so you could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. You don't have to be. This could also represent some Scorpios or Aquariuses and Geminis in your life as well. Maybe somebody from the past here. Or somebody who's playing a significant role in your life here. They could be one of those signs, all right? And then we also have the Strength card and the Magician coming through as well. So the Strength is representative Leo energy, I believe. And then we also have, like I said, the Magician. And this is Virgo energy and Gemini energy, okay? But anyways, guys, I definitely think that you are really going to be having a new beginning here with the Fool card, and you're not just going to be having like a new beginning here in regards to like it was forced upon you, right? I think that you are reclaiming this new beginning for you. You are reclaiming a new chapter within your life, and you are really going to be looking towards the future and just being really excited. You are really going to be very optimistic here, okay? I think that especially with this card being clarified by the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, you know, I think that you are really going to be focusing on yourself here, because when this is upright, this is all about giving. This is all about giving of your energy, giving of your time, of your words and everything. But I think that, you know, in reverse, you are being a little bit selfish. You are focusing on yourself here. And I think that with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, whenever it's upright, this is all about control. This is all about like trying to collect, establish a lot of wealth here, okay? And being just a little bit jealous, almost being a little bit possessive. And with this being in reverse, you are really letting go of any type of controlling energy here. Maybe you used to be somebody who you just wanted to have a lot of control on your life and on where it was going. You were always trying to plan like so much ahead, like 50 steps ahead. And there could have been some people in your life who you were a little bit possessive of. Maybe you've had a little bit of addictive tendencies, a little bit of codependency here, okay? But I think that you are going to be leaving that behind in the past and really focusing on yourself here and on loving yourself. I love that we see the Death card coming through, and this is all about, if you look right here, you are cutting ties with something from the past here. So definitely for some of you guys, this could be talking about how there could be somebody from the past. There could be somebody from the past here who you were in a relationship with, an ex who you have been focusing a lot of your time on. Maybe you have, maybe you guys have like separated, but for the longest time you were really focusing in on this person, you know, with the Four of Pentacles energy coming through. You could have been really like kind of stalking their Instagram, really trying to see what they're up to like on the social medias, right? And maybe even like talking to like some mutual friends, if you guys have some mutual friends here, but you haven't been, in the past, you weren't able to let go of this person here so that you can live your own beautiful life, okay? But I think that you are definitely going to be getting into the energy where you're saying like, enough is enough. I'm no longer going to live my life for these people. These people are in my past for a reason, and I'm going to let go of these people and live my best freaking life. And I love to see that. And this, if this isn't talking about a person from the past here, I think that for the longest time, maybe you have just had like a kind of like a negative mentality here. Maybe you were always trying to find somebody to be in a relationship with. Maybe you felt like the only way for you to be happy, for you to feel completely fulfilled and to feel beautiful and to feel loved, is to have somebody love you and to have somebody call you beautiful or something, right? Or hot or handsome, okay? But you're going to be changing that. You are really going to be cutting ties with this like self-doubt here, with this negative mentality here, especially with the Magician card clarifying this. The Magician card is literally like a freaking manifester, okay? This is like a boss freaking babe. This is somebody who knows that they are awesome, who knows that they have all this potential here to do whatever they set their mind on, okay? And so I think that in the past, you doubted your potential, and in the past you let people, maybe like exes from the past, you let these bad breaks cause you to kind of steal your joy, to steal your energy, and to make you feel kind of negative. And if this isn't talking about a person from the past, this is just talking about how you kind of had these addictive tendencies, you had these codependency issues arising, okay? You felt like you had to be in a relationship to be loved and to love yourself, but you are going to be really cutting ties of those people, cutting ties of those like negative mindsets, right? And you're really going to be focusing on yourself. The Seven of Wands energy and the Strength card clarifying this as well. You are just going to be fighting your freaking hardest, okay? I think that the Seven of Wands energy could be representing how you feel like you have a lot of people going against you, because I don't know if you can see this, but you can see these people like with wands kind of going at her, right? But I honestly think that this is talking about how this is like representative of your own mind. I think that you have been like your harshest critic, okay? You have been telling yourself for the longest time that you weren't good enough, that, you know, these people broke up with you for a reason, that you weren't beautiful enough or handsome enough or good enough to be in a relationship with this person, and that's where they broke up with you. Or this is just talking about how you were always criticizing yourself. You know, you thought that you weren't beautiful, that you weren't amazing, that you weren't loved if you weren't in a loving relationship, or if you weren't in a relationship with somebody, right? And you are really going to be saying like, enough is enough. I'm going to start to challenge my own mind here. I'm going to release these negative mindsets that have been controlling me for so long and keeping me in a box here, because literally like the devil energy, whenever it's upright, it's all about like toxic relationships. It's about really keeping yourself held down here and not really letting yourself just be happy and be free. This is all about being stuck in a very like negative mindset, okay? But you're going to be releasing that, and this isn't going to be something that's easy to do. I think that it is going to be something that you repetitively have to keep on fighting against. You're going to have to fight against these negative thoughts that you have. You know, anytime you may look at yourself in the mirror and say like, oh my gosh, like if only I could change that. I see you trying to replace those words of negativity with like positive affirmations here, okay? I really see you trying to just develop a sense of self-love for yourself and really taking yourself out on dates here. For some of you guys, if you are somebody who you felt like you had to be with somebody in order to go on a date, I think that you're going to be challenging that. I think that I see you like going out to like restaurants by yourself, going out to coffee shops, going out to different places where, you know, most of the time you would go for like a boo thing, right? But I see you challenging that by like going out and taking yourself out on a date, right? I really see you just trying to remain strong here and like just not giving up, not allowing yourself to buckle down under the weight of your own anxiety, of your own fear, of your own negative mentality here. And you are just going to be releasing these people from the past, releasing this negative mindset, and just focusing on yourself and loving yourself. And guys, it's so interesting to see this because in our last reading as well, in pile number 1, this was honestly quite a similar reading here. You guys are kind of like having like the same type of vibes coming from y'all's reading. So if you felt called to group 1 as well, that was the Daenerys bookmark, do check that one out as well, because I think collectively you guys are kind of going through the same thing right now. But I love it. Like, you guys are just loving yourself, and you guys are just being a bit selfish and focusing on what you want, prioritizing the things that are best for you. And you are no longer just going to be living your life for any boys or girls or they thems, okay? You're going to be living your life for yourself. And I love to see that. That is so beautiful. So let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards here. Let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards. Spirit, can we get some messages, please? Some extra messages. What is happening in group 1's love life? What is coming in next for them? Okay. Okay, we got 2 cards coming out. Ooh, actually we have 3. And you know what? Because I love y'all, I'm going to take them. We have joy and delight. Yes, guys, you are just going to be doing things that bring you joy, doing things that bring you delight, okay? I really see you like going out and just having fun, really going out like on like a picnic here, maybe drinking some wine. There is a bit of wine back there, but just taking yourself out on a date and just loving yourself here. And you are no longer going to let yourself see yourself from like a negative mentality. You're going to be looking at yourself and really starting to fall in love with the beautiful divine creature that you are, and you're just going to be being playful. You're going to be having fun and just enjoying your life. And I think that that is so beautiful, because in the past you had a hard time letting yourself have fun. You had a hard time letting yourself be young and free. And I honestly think that for a lot of you guys, you were very pessimistic, and you were very pessimistic, but now it's like you are looking at the world as though it is a glass half full, and you are just having this new like youthful type of outlook here, and I love to see that. Guys, by the way, the sun is coming in through my window, and I feel like it's kind of making my skin like really pale, like really like light. I feel like Edward from I feel like Edward from Twilight. Guys, I'm sorry if this looks weird. I'm sorry. But anyways, guys, joy, delight, it is going to be yours. You're going to be reclaiming your happiness. And then we have healing waters. Yes! I love to see that. Oh, I looked like I was like having like a message. I was having a divine message from God. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, I don't know what's happening to me. I kind of was having like one of those like Sharpay moments. You know how they used to do that, like Sharpay and her brother before they went out to perform for High School Musical? In High School Musical? I don't know why, but I was just kind of thinking about that. Maybe you guys like High School Musical. You know, maybe that is going to be something that you enjoy doing, watching High School Musical, okay? But guys, like with the Healing Waters card coming through, I really think that you are just going to be washing yourself from the past, from this negative energy here, and you are just going to be going on a mission of self-love, a mission of self-healing here. You are really going to be changing the way that you have been thinking for a very long time, which is so beautiful. Oh, I love that, guys. That is so sweet to see. You are really going to be reinventing yourself. And then we have follow your dreams. Oh, baby, that is so cute. Yeah, again, like you are just focusing on yourself here. You are not letting any type of negative energy, like, ruin your vibe, okay? And it's almost like you're being kind of dreamy, like you're allowing yourself to be whimsical, right? I think that in the past you were having that very pessimistic type of like reasoning here, type of like view on life, which makes sense if you are like a Capricorn here. I'm a Capricorn as well, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I can sometimes be too much of a realist to the point to where I'm kind of pessimistic, and it's almost like you used to look at the world and as like, and you would only see the worst things that could happen. But I think that you are really going to allow yourself to dream. You are going to allow yourself to look at your future and just realize that anything is possible here with the Magician. You are really going to be getting to this energy here where you are just manifesting everything that you want. So at this point, guys, whatever it is that you want for yourself, whatever it is that you want to go after here, whatever it is that you're dreaming of, you are going to get into that energy where you are changing your mindset, and you are just going to be like expecting love and opportunities and blessings to be coming into your life. And because you are expecting it, because you are really loving yourself, you're going to be able to attract those loving things, those beautiful opportunities here. You're really just going to be manifesting anything and everything into your life, and I love it, guys. I love it. I think that for the longest time you were holding yourself back from having a beautiful life, from going after things that have been on your heart for a very long time. But whereas you used to hold yourself back in the past, you're not going to be doing that now, okay? Can we get a few cards, please? What is happening in Group 1's love life? Trust. Oh my gosh, guys. Literally, that card came out for Group 1. I really think that if you felt called to that pile as well, you should definitely check that out. We have chemistry coming through, which makes sense because I honestly think that you are just regaining chemistry within your love life, like in regards to yourself, right? I think that in the past you would look at yourself and all you saw were flaws. You know, you didn't see just the amazing, beautiful person that you are, and you kind of lost your joy and your passion and delight for life here. But it's like you are going to be just letting go of anything that has been holding you down, any people from the past that have been holding you down, any bad breaks from the past, any negative mentalities, and you're just going to be regaining this sense of love and joy and just this magnetic energy. And I love to see that. It says like there literally says right here, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, and I think that again, attraction is almost synonymous to manifestation, and I think that you're going to be manifesting and attracting these beautiful opportunities to yourself because you are going to be getting into that loving energy. You're going to be getting into that energy of receiving here, and I love that. That is so beautiful. And then with the trust coming in, like this literally says the situation is calling for you to have faith. I think that in the past you would question like all of these bad breaks that you were receiving. You were questioning yourself, really doubting yourself, feeling like you had to be in a relationship to be happy, feeling like you had to have somebody who loved you in order to feel loved here. But you're really going to be letting go of this mindset here, letting go of this sense of feeling like you have to have control of yourself and of your life, and you're just going to be letting things happen naturally. You're going to be going with the flow and really trusting that everything happens for a reason, that you were meant to go through these bad breaks, you were meant to go through these breakups here so that you can grow as a person and just become such an amazing and beautiful manifester. So we also get flirt, and it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. And guys, that just makes so much sense. Like with this joy and delight card here, you're just going to be having fun. You're going to become more lighthearted here, and I love to see that. That is so beautiful. So yeah, guys, you could be going out on some dates here with some people in the future. Okay, you could be making some new connections, but I honestly don't see you like taking things very seriously. I think that you are just going to be focusing on yourself here. You're honestly going to be like flirting with yourself, like taking yourself out on dates, going to the spa, going to the movies, just doing things that make you happy and that make you feel loved. And yeah, that is what I see for you guys. Oh, I did forget to pull you one extra card here. I pulled this card for group 1 as well. Can we get one more card, please? Group 2's love life. What is happening? Okay, that one wanted to come out. And we got the Sacred Grove, and that is like number 8 right there. This could also be representing like a month here, so August could be a very important month for you. Okay, maybe things are going to be happening within the month of August. But what is interesting is that we see for the Sacred Grove, we have longevity, because there are keywords here. We have longevity, we have protection, we have nature, and renewal. And that just makes so much sense. I think that with longevity coming in, you know, that is talking about how you are not going to let any like bad breaks, any negative energy bring you down. You know, you are going to go through it, and I think that this is going to be hard. You know, you are going, like, this isn't going to be something easy that you're doing. You are not going to love yourself overnight here, guys. And I definitely think that you're going to have to fight your hardest. You know, whenever the Strength card comes up, this is all about having to have patience. This is talking about how you are going to feel so tested. You're going to feel like you want to give up, but you are strong enough, and you are going to be telling yourself that you are so freaking strong here, and you can go through anything that tries to go against you, any negative thoughts, any bad breaks, any adversity here, and you're just going to be holding it out and going after this new warranty that you want in life, like going after this new chapter here, this new beginning, and you're just going to be protecting yourself and renewing your energy as well. And you're just going to be changing the way that you see life, right? You're going to be changing the way that you live your life, and you're going to be protecting yourself from having this negative mentality, from letting these bad breaks from the past bring you down. And no matter what you go through, you're going to just remain like having this beautiful, optimistic, and positive attitude, and I love to see that. So yeah, guys, that is what I see for you. Now we have made it to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week, and I would love to have you come and stop by for the next one, okay? So yeah, guys, take care of yourself. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3. So if you chose this CERSIE Lannister bookmark from Game of Thrones, then hey, hello. I hit that. I'm sorry, lamp. Do you guys apologize to inanimate objects? Because I do, okay? I do. I just did that. But yeah, guys, hey, hello, group 3. This is going to be your reading, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. So what is going to be happening for my single Pringles, my beautiful babies out there? What is going to be happening in their love life, okay? What is happening next for them? Let's see what comes up, okay? What is happening next for you guys? What is going on next in your love life? So we have 3 cards coming out here. I'm not sure if you saw it because my camera ended up like, it stopped recording, okay? But guys, we have the Tower card in reverse coming through. We have the Hanged Man in reverse coming through, and then we also have the 4 of Pentacles here as well. And your back of the deck energy is the 4 of Wands, which is very interesting. I think, oh, and we have the 2 of Pentacles up here. So I think I want to go ahead and clarify these cards here. I'm going to go ahead and like lay this card upright right here. But can we clarify the Tower card? What is happening? What is happening in group 1's love life? Will you clarify the Tower card? We have the Star here. Okay. And then will you clarify the Hanged Man in reverse here? What is going on in their love life? We have the Empress. Okay. And then will you clarify the 4 of Pentacles, Spirit? Will you clarify the 4 of Pentacles here Four of Pentacles upright, group 3. I may have said group 1. I'm so sorry if I did. But group 3's love life. Okay. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, guys. So I'm going to be... And we have the 6 of Swords upright here. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think that I'm getting some very heavy energy coming through here, okay? First of all, with the Hanged Man card coming through, you could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, or you could be thinking about somebody who is a Pisces as well, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. With the star energy coming in, you could be an Aquarius, the person who you are thinking about, or who could be like predominant within your love life here soon, could be an Aquarius as well. And then we also have a little bit of like Pentacle energy coming through, and we have Taurus energy coming through as well with the Empress card here. But if I'm going to be completely honest, I think that a lot of you guys are resisting some type of change here, okay? You're resisting a transition. Ooh, I'm sorry, there was a glare coming off. You know, the 6 of Swords is all about leaving behind people and negative events and situations that are holding you back, that are no longer bringing you any joy, so that you can go through a transition and really do what's best for you here, okay? And then we have behind this, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, and this is all about letting go of an ending, okay? Letting go of something from the past that has gone awry, letting go of like a breakup, letting go of people, of an ex, okay? But people who are no longer like serving you and being the best for you, right? Oh guys, it's kind of dark in here. I'm sorry. I'm going to turn on my light more. I'm going to turn it up. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm back. But I think that you could be resisting letting go of somebody in your life here, or letting go of a certain situation, a certain bad break. And with the Chariot energy coming through, this is all about making, like, deciding to make a choice here, deciding to make a choice and going after said choice. And I think that instead of focusing on this choice that you need to make within your life here, you are instead trying to distract yourself. You're trying to ignore this decision and act like it's not there, and in the process you are trying to fool yourself into thinking that, you know, if you act like it's gone, if you act like you don't have to make a decision, then somehow you don't have to make a decision. There isn't a decision to make, right? And I think that you're going out and partying here. You could be hanging out with a lot of friends. You could be going to like different clubs, different bars, going to different parties, okay? But you're gonna be trying to hang out with other people here so that you can get your mind off of this decision that you have to make here, okay? And in regards to this decision, for some of you, this could be talking about trying to like hold on to somebody. If somebody has broken up with you, you are trying to act like they are still available to you. You're trying to fool yourself into thinking that if you just give this person a little bit longer, that they will decide to like you, and that they will feel your same feelings as well. But at the end of the day, you are resisting letting go of this person. You are resisting just moving on. The reason why I'm saying that is because we do get the Tower card in reverse. Whenever this is upright, this is all about changes that are taking place like in the physical, right? This is all about going through these crazy Tower moments. But whenever it's in reverse, this is all about the eternal, okay? So you are resisting some type of change within your own thinking here, and that change is coming from the fact that you are fooling yourself into like thinking that if you just give this person a little bit longer, like this person who's an ex, right, they'll end up coming back into your life. You guys can end up working things out. If you just give your crush one more day or one more month here, they will end up like coming to you and confessing their undying love to you, right? But I think that you are just resisting this change here. I think that you know yourself, like in your heart of hearts, you know that this person is not interested in you, or they don't see you in the same way that you see them. And it's like with this Empress card coming in, I'm sorry if you can't see it, there's a light reflecting off of it, but with this Empress card coming in, this is all about abundance. This is all about new opportunities. This is all about forming new connections as well, meeting new people. And I think that you, as so long as you stay within this connection, so long as you try to keep this connection going and you resist this change, you are going to keep yourself from receiving this abundance here. You are going to keep yourself from meeting new people. And I think that for some of you guys, you could honestly have like the love of your life, or somebody who you are going to be in a relationship with waiting for you to like get out of this connection here, and you could end up meeting them. Sorry, this is kind of falling. You could end up meeting them after you stop focusing your time and attention on this person from the past, on an ex, on somebody you have a crush with. And this could also just talking about new opportunities in regards to your career, in regards to your social life, in regards to just like, you just have all these amazing blessings waiting for you to transition from where you are at now and to go to where you can grow, right? Because I think that where you are at now, you are not growing, you are not happy, you are feeling blocked. And after you make that decision to leave this person behind and to decide that, you know, it is time to go your own way, it is time to leave these people from the past here. We even got the 6 of Cups in reverse coming in, which is all about people from the past, and it is also about like bad memories and just like negative situations. After you decide to leave these people here in the past and you make a decision to do what is best for you here with the Chariot card, and you accept this ending for what it is, then you will be able to transition to this new beginning here, which is so beautiful to see. And with the 4 of Pentacles card coming in, this is all about feeling very possessive. This is all about wanting to have like a lot of control. And I think that honestly, guys, for a lot of you, you're being very possessive. This like ideology that you have for yourself, right? Like you're telling yourself that things are going to get better. Things like this person from the past is going to come back and they're going to want to be in a relationship with me. This crush here is going to like me. They're going to start to feel the same way for me. And it's like you are not allowing yourself to let go of control. You're not allowing yourself to just let this go and to leave it in the past and to go after this new beginning here. I think for some of you guys, you are afraid of change. You know, maybe you see this person as somebody who is safe. You see this person as somebody who you can have like an actual life with, and you don't want to let go of that person. You don't want to let go of that idea that you have for yourself. But I think that this person, you know, they are causing you to doubt yourself. They are causing you to not see yourself as the amazing, beautiful, vibrant person that you are. Because we do get the 6 of Wands in reverse. Whenever it's upright, it's all about feeling loved, feeling like you have achieved something, feeling like you are literally like the main character, right? But I feel like because you are so focused on this person here, you're so focused on winning their attention, on winning like their affections here, trying to make them like you, trying to make them come back into your life. It's like you are doubting yourself. You are starting to have like this negative mindset you hear. You are starting to feel like you are not good, or that you are not good enough for this person. You are not amazing. You are not vibrant, and you are just losing your sense of confidence here. And it is just time for you to let go of this person, let go of this negative situation, let go of this crush here, so that you can do what is best for you, so that you can go somewhere where you can grow. And for this 4 of Wands energy card, this is also about like having like a happy home life. And maybe for a lot of you guys, you just don't feel happy, but you are looking towards this future here. Like with this Star card, this is all about having hope. This is all about being hopeful that things are going to change. And it's like you are just praying and wishing that, you know, you guys are going to be able to have a future together, that you guys are going to end up working on this relationship, working things out, you know, getting back together with your ex, or getting your crush to like you. And it's like you are fooling yourself into thinking that this is the best life for you. But I think that you have so much more waiting for you outside of this person, outside of this connection, and it is time for you to stop resisting this change and to go after it, okay? That is what I see for you in regards to your tarot cards here. Let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, okay? But it is just time for you to make a decision, because I think that you have been stalling. You could have been trying to like go out and party, trying to just do everything else, like distract yourself from this decision that you have to make. 3 cards came out. Honestly, guys, I'm going to reshuffle that. I'm sorry, but that was a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't dislike me. Can we get one more card, please? What is happening for group 3? What is happening in their love life, spirit? My camera is about to die and it's making me kind of nervous, guys. I feel like it's like the final countdown, right? It's the final countdown. Oh, literally got, oh, By the way, I'm sorry for my singing. It's really bad, I know. That's why I'm a tarot reader and not a singer, okay? Literally, this card came out in our first reading here, in the first group, but this says learn from life, okay? And it is just time for you to look at this person as something that you can learn from, right? And wow. We have affirmation for healing the heart. Yeah, guys, you just don't want to go through this pain. For some of you guys, this could be your first heartbreak, or for some of you, you could have just been in this connection for a really long time. You could have been being very hopeful that things were going to change, that this person was going to like you, and you don't want to let this person go, or because it's going to hurt you. It is going to hurt you, and it is going to be painful, but I think that it is necessary, and I think that it is time for you to not look at this ending as though it is a bad break, but look at it as though it is something that you can learn from. Look at it as though it is something that you can be grateful for, okay? Because as you learn from this relationship, as you learn from this bad break, you are going to be able to be more wise and be ready to receive all these new opportunities in the future here, okay? And I really just want to tell you that everything happens for a reason. That is what I believe. I think that you were meant to meet this person. You were meant to go through whatever it is that you are going through so that you can learn from this situation and so that you can become more wise and become more knowledgeable here. And I really think that whenever we are being tested the most, that is because Spirit or God or the universe, whatever you believe in, is trying to ready us for something new here, for something greater, okay? For a better opportunity. And I think that you are meant to go through this so that you will be able to open yourself up to all these new opportunities, to all of these new growth, to new growth. Okay, I felt like I said that wrong, but you just have so many new things waiting for you, okay? But you have to be open to receiving it, and it's just time for you to love yourself, because I think that you have been doubting yourself so much. You have been doubting whether you are good enough, why like this person doesn't like you, whether you are strong enough to keep this connection going, and I think that you have been losing your sense of passion here. We do get the passion card coming in, and it's all about, and it says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I think that you have just lost your passion here, and you have been waiting for things to change. You have been waiting for this person to see you in the way that you see them. We have 2 more cards coming through, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that, but feel like you have been lying to yourself. We get the deception card coming in, which says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think that this is talking about you. You have been trying to deceive yourself, telling yourself that things are going to get better, that things are that you guys are going to end up working things out, that, you know, this person who you've had a crush on, you know, you've been lying to yourself, saying that if you just try a little bit harder, you work a little bit longer in this connection, they will start to see you in the same way that you see them. And again, we literally have very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It is just time for you to make a decision here, and I really think that that decision involves you letting this person go. And it says honeymoon, and it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I honestly think that this is just talking about how it is time for you to go on a honeymoon. It is time for you to be blissful, to be happy, because I think that you are not feeling that way anymore. You are not happy within this connection. You are not happy waiting for this person to have the same feelings for you. You're not happy waiting for this ex to come back. You have just lost your sense of joy and delight here, and it is time for you to let go of this person, you know, go through this heartbreak here. And I swear to you guys, you know, sometimes the worst heartbreaks leads us to the best things. I think that you have so many beautiful things coming in store for you, especially with the Empress card coming here. But you have to be willing to let go of things so that you can receive new things, okay? I think that this person is holding you back. It's holding you back from your best life here, from really loving yourself and going after these new opportunities here. And I know it is scary to let them go. I know it is scary to do something new here, but I think that that is where you are being called to go next, right? You're being called to let go of this person and go after something new. All right, we have the Tour card coming in, and the Tour is the number 2 card here. I don't know if you can see that. For some of you guys, this could resonate, saying that you are like a life path number 2 in regards to numerology here. This could also represent that things could be happening like within February. So like, I know that we are in March right now, so maybe like next February, something significant could be happening on that day, or in that month, excuse me. This could also represent how 2 could be something significant to you. Maybe something's gonna happen at 2 o'clock, but just like keep an eye out for like 2s, okay? If you see a lot of repeating 2s, that could be very significant to you. But it says for the Tour here, there are some key words here on the sides, and it says truth, clarity, connection, and source. Yes, guys, I think that this is talking about how you are just feeling very indecisive here. You know, 2 makes me think about choices, right? The number 2 is all about having to make a choice here. And it's like you are trying to distract yourself. You're trying to go out and party. You're trying to keep yourself busy so that you don't have to think about this decision that you have to make for yourself. And you are really lying to yourself here with the deception card. You are not being honest with yourself. You are not being truthful here, okay? And it's time for you to be honest with yourself and to receive this clarity. And I think that after you are really just honest with yourself, I think that you are going to feel so relieved. I honestly think that you have just been weighing yourself down, really burdening yourself by trying to say that things are going to get better, that this crush is going to like me, that this ex is going to come back into my life, and you have just been weighing yourself down with this burden here. And it's time for you to truly recognize the choice that you have to make here, the decision that you need to make, and to just give yourself that moment, that time of reflection to really think about what choice you need to make. And I think that as you heal your heart here, as you break yourself down, you will be able to rebuild yourself and to rebuild this new beautiful life, okay, that you deserve to have. You deserve to be with somebody who loves you in the same way that you love them. You deserve that. You are amazing. You are incredible here. You deserve to feel like you are this 6 of Wands person here. You deserve to feel like you are on top of the world, and this person is not making you feel like that. This person is making you feel less than. This person is making you doubt yourself, okay? And it is time for you to regain this passion again. It is time for you to accept nothing but the best for yourself and to receive all these amazing, beautiful opportunities that Spirit or God or the universe has in store for you. But in order for you to be open to receiving it, you have to let go of things from the past, of people from the past that are weighing you down, so that you can live in the present and look towards the future here, okay? So yeah, guys, that is what I see for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. If you did, please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe. I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you come and stop by for more, okay? So I love y'all all so much. Please take care of yourself, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys.